Good morning, friends. How is everybody today? Well, here at the Cottonwood Public Library, things are going well. And I do, however, I want to start by talking about the census and how important it is for us to get our censuses done. Because we all count, we all want to count, we all matter. And this is just a couple of things that the census does. It helps it says responding to the census helps make sure Arizona receives its share of the $675 billion in federal funding for programs like first responders, Medicare Part B, supportive housing for the elderly programs, libraries and community centers, supplemental nutrition assistance programs like SNAP, senior community service employment programs. You can respond to your census online, you can do it by phone, you can do it by mail, or they might be knocking at your door to get the information that they need, but make sure you put down everybody. Grown up, child, elderly, everybody needs to count. So get those censuses filled out, please. And with that...
Ooh, Mr. Dell, can I mention something also?
Sure.
And folks, if you haven't done your census yet, we do have a census station in the library. It's right by the reference desk in adult services. Please feel free to ask library staff to show you where it is.
Yes. And September is Library Card Month. So make sure that you get your library card if you have not gotten one yet. You can also do that online by logging into ctwpl.info, and when you get on that website, there is a place that says online cards. Just hit that and fill it out, and we can get you started. And having your library card not only helps you to be able to come and check out books, but you can utilize any of the other free services that we have, like Lippy, Overdrive, Tutor.com, especially now that school is back in session and we might have questions or need a little bit of extra help, so that parents can get that extra help. It's amazing. Tutor.com, and it's free. You just have to have your Cottonwood Public Library card. So with that, let's get our story time started by saying
Hola, 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 ¿y cómo estás? Estoy bien, y espero que tú también. Aquí estamos juntos, aquí estamos juntos, los felices que estamos.
All right. Now we are going to repetition, and say
Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Here we are together, here we are together, how happy are we?
Now more repetition. We are going to, once again, do our numbers, do our reading, do our colors, all in song. So repeat after me. Uno, one.
Uno, one.
Rojo, red.
Rojo, red.
Dos is two.
Dos is two.
Azul, blue.
Azul, blue.
Tres is three.
Tres is three.
Amarillo, yellow.
Amarillo, yellow.
Cuatro es four.
Cuatro es four.
Verde, green.
Verde, green.
five.
Cinco, five.
Blanco, white.
Blanco, white.
Seis is six.
Seis is six.
Negro, black.
Negro, black.
Siete is seven.
Siete is seven.
Anaranjado, orange.
Anaranjado, orange.
Awesome. Yes. I have a cheat sheet. Ocho is eight.
Ocho is eight.
Rosa, pink.
Rosa, pink.
Nueve is nine.
Nueve is nine.
Café is brown.
Café is brown.
Diez is ten.
Diez is ten.
Morado is purple.
Morado is purple.
The numbers.
Los números.
So let's count them in English.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now in Spanish. Ready?
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez.
Muy bien. Good job. That's amazing. It's repetition, repetition, repetition. Sometimes we think, oh my gosh, we gotta sing that song again. But we are actually learning a couple of things, and it's easier when we make it fun. Just like when I have to repeat it a couple of times so that we can repronounce it. And Miss Cindy is doing amazing learning her and asking for help. So, yay, Miss Cindy. So we definitely want to do that. There's nothing wrong with asking for help or to repeat it. That's how we learn. So with that, now it's time for the fun to begin and listen to a story. So Miss Cindy's going to read.
All right. And I have a fun story today. It's called Duck and Goose. And look what they're sitting on. I wonder what that is. Duck and Goose. Oh my, what is that? Duck quacked. That's a silly question, Goose honked. It is a big egg, of course. Of course it is an egg. I know that, huffed Duck. What I mean is, where did it come from? Goose looked skyward. He looked to the river. He looked to the fields. He thought very hard. Who are you? He finally asked. I, said Duck, puffing out his feathered chest, am the one who gets this egg. I saw it first. Goose quickly raised one webbed foot. It's mine. I touched it first. Hey, you should never put your dirty foot on an egg, Duck scolded. Don't you know anything about caring for eggs? Yes, I do, Duck cried out. Stop yelling, Duck yelled, then whispered forcefully. Don't you know that you and your screaming are very likely disturbing the baby bird who's trying to take a snooze inside this egg? Goose wished that Duck wasn't right. He lowered his head and whispered softly, I'm very sorry. Go back to sleep in there. So they're talking to the egg? You think that's an egg? I don't know. My, that's a beauty you have, called a bluebird from across the river. Thank you, it's mine, quacked Duck. Actually, it's mine, honked Goose. Thank you. So, asked Duck, what do we do now? We should do something, suggested Goose. So they have signs. This egg is private property. Duck's egg. No geese allowed. No honking. $5 fine. Yes, you are right. Good thinking, agreed Duck. Like what? So here, Goose's signs say, if you are a duck, keep walking. No ducks beyond this point. Quiet, please. Absolutely no quacking in this area. Duck and Goose each thought, well, we must keep the egg warm until the fuzzy little occupant is ready to come out, said Goose. Excellent idea, exclaimed Duck. He pushed past Goose. Step aside and I shall do just that. But Goose was quick too. So now they're racing. After a flurry of fussing, grinning and groaning, slipping and sliding, honking and quacking. Look at them. Duck and Goose found themselves back to back. Scoot over. I don't have any room, complained Duck. You are much closer to me than I am to you. Stop yelling in my ear, Goose. Shh. Goose hushed, pointing at the round thing beneath them. Yes, 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 we must remember. Quiet, quiet, quiet. We mustn't disturb the little one. And so they sat, very still and very quiet, waiting. For a long time, they waited. I wonder how long they're going to have to wait. They listened to the crickets chirp and the frogs burp. I am going to teach this baby bird to quack like a duck, Duck boasted. Well, I'm going to teach it to honk like a goose. Goose honked back. I'm going to teach this baby bird to waddle, Goose added. So am I, said Duck. They heard the pitter-patter of rain. I'm going to teach this baby bird to swim, Duck said. Me too, Goose said. To pass the time, they sniffed wildflowers in the warm sun and shared breadcrumbs while Goose taught Duck to honk. They watched the sun set in the sky, and Duck taught Goose to quack. They counted the stars in the night sky. Let's each teach our baby bird to fly, said Goose. Good idea, said Duck. I'm sure our baby will be a fast learner, said Duck. If it takes after you and me, I'm sure you're right, agreed Goose. Together they waited until... Did you feel that, Duck? Duck nodded. Yes. Did you feel that, Goose? Goose nodded. It's time, Goose, it's time, Duck squawked. What's going to happen? Quickly, Duck slid down and started running in circles around their egg. What should we do now? He hollered. I think we should remain calm, Goose yelled back. Excuse me, a little voice called out. I wonder who this is back there. Duck stopped. In all the exciting confusion, he had failed to notice the bluebird kicking their egg. And Bluebird says, "Can I play too?" Wait a minute. Play? This is no time for play, yelled Duck. This is no time for games, yelled Goose. And what's with the kicking? I was only trying to get your attention, said the little bird. Well, you got it, Duck huffed. False alarm, Goose, back to work. Can't you see that we're very busy here, Goose explained to the bluebird. This is serious business. This is perhaps the most important moment of our lives. Oh my, I'm sorry, apologized the bluebird. I had no idea. I just thought that maybe I could play with your ball. It's a really nice one, she added, and then she flew away. Goose gulped. Did she say ball? He whispered to Duck. You know, I did have my doubts, Duck finally said. It is a bit squishier than most eggs I've seen. Yes, and I must say I was somewhat suspicious of those big dots, Goose admitted. It may not be an egg, but it's lovely, said Duck. Oh, absolutely, Duck, Goose agreed. It's a keeper. As the crickets chirped, the frogs burped, and the grass swayed in a gentle breeze, Goose quacked, and Duck honked, and the ball bounced, rolled, and sometimes even flew. And that's the end of Duck and Goose. That was a funny book.
That was
I
cute.
like that. I like that.
We are all duck and goose.
We are
We are all
duck
duck and goose.
All right. Good job, Miss Cindy.
Thank you.
Good book. I love Duck and Goose's little face when they were going, oh, ball. They were using their imagination, though. Miss Adela is going to read a book, and it's a loud book. It's a noisy book. So get ready, because when I say roar, I want to hear roar. Okay? So this book is called Roar, a noisy counting book by Pamela Duncan Edwards, illustrated by Henry Cole. Roar!
Roar!
Good job.
Thank you.
One day, while great big lions basking in the sun, a jolly little lion cub goes off to find some fun. Uh-oh. Everybody's just doing their thing, and he's gonna go find some fun. Let's see. Roars!
Roar!
The little lion cub. Who will play with me? One red monkey rushes up the tree. What color is that monkey? Red?
Red.
Rojo. Friendly little lion cub feels a little sad. Plods down the pathway. Pad, pad, pad. Two pink flamingos flap and fly away. How many? One,
Two.
Two pink flamingos. Rosa. Puzzled little lion cub begins to feel upset. There must be others who want to play. I just haven't met them yet. He roars.
Roar!
Even louder. Would you like to join my game? 3 orange warthogs cry. No, thank you. Just the same. They're orange. What color is orange, Miss Cindy?
Anaranjado.
Very good. Downhearted little lion cub sets off for his den, but then he thinks that maybe he'd like to try again. Shall we dance? Roars the little lion cub. Let's wiggle, bounce, and roll. Blue lizards slide down the hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blue lizards. Azul. Unhappy little lion cub sniffs and starts to cry. Nobody will play with me, and I don't know why. Hello, roars the lion cub. May I use your muddy slide? 5 gray hippos shake their heads and hide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's number 5?
I see it.
Where? There he is. Number 5. Gray. Gris. Dismal little lion cub isn't very sure why everybody runs when they hear his playful roar.
Roar!
How about, roars little lion cub, swimming in the river? 6 green crocodiles make the tall reeds quiver. Number 6, green, verde. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had to look for the eyes on those crocodiles to be able to count them, because if we look for their bodies, it's kind of confusing, because the grass is shooting up and it makes it look like a lily pad or something. They're camouflaged. Gloomy little lion cub, whenever he draws near, roaring in his nicest voice makes everyone disappear. Aww, he's out there all by himself, trying to find somebody to have fun with. He just can't do it. Why do you think? What might be sending people away? He roars across the grassland. I'm not having any fun. Oh. And 7 black rhinos kick their heels and run. Look at, they're running away. Black lions. Negro. Glum little lion cub. His loud and sudden roar gives everyone a shock and makes their ears very sore. Let's picnic, roars the lion cub. Shall we find food to eat? Brown gazelles race off on pounding feet. He's roaring loud, saying let's have a picnic, and they're running. They're running for cover. Brown, half fed. Lonely little lion cub still hasn't found a friend, but suddenly he hears a voice, a noise coming around the bend. What could that be? Wow! Roars the lion cub. Look what I see! Yellow little lion cubs roaring just like me. How many are there? 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lion cubs. Let's do some math
if we hold 9 fingers up and we put one more in there, let's see. Come roar with us, the lion cubs together will explore. 10. Happy little lion cubs. 9 plus 1 is
10.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look how happy they are. Now, all together, they're going to roar. So when I say roar, you guys repeat after me, okay? Roar! 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 And all of the animals that the little lion cub wanted to play with just ran in and running and running. And he played so much, he finally made his way back to Mama, and now he's not roaring, he's snoring. He's resting. And that's it for our stories today. I'm happy that you guys came and that you were able to participate and roar with us and count with us and learn our colors and sing. So let's go ahead and say goodbye for today. So are we ready?
Sí.
Sam is first. Ready?
Adiós, mis amigos, adiós. Adiós, mis amigos, adiós. Adiós, mis amigos, hasta luego. Adiós, mis amigos, adiós. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Goodbye, my friends, see you later. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye.
Okay. You guys remember to be kind, stay healthy, respect one another, be good, eat vegetables, and get your homework done if you have homework, and have fun with your family always. So we'll see you next time. Adios.
Bye.